They say that the US don't chocotalize Nigeria again. Do you know that these people has been in Nigeria for a very long time, preparing, gathering their information, even going to the camp of those bandits that you are seeing? So don't be surprised that those strike they are talking about, they know where they are going to strike it to. As it stands right now, the NATO don't finally call again, say that the Biafra should be recognized, as international community should recognize Republic of Biafra with immediate effect. My people, Maazị Nnamdi Kanu chocotalized Nigeria today as he stand and demand his right. Ask them to show him where there is a law that are using to try him today in Nigeria court. A lot of Biafrans don't react concerning this Yoruba judge where they have paid or they have contracted to jail or to buy Maazị Nnamdi Kanu. The Biafrans are reminding them that if they choose that way, they should prepare for another war in Nigeria. That's nothing is stopping it. My people, let us go and watch the videos before we come back and continue. Stay tuned.
Dear friends from Biafra, I want to thank you all for following me so much, and I want to talk about Nigeria, so-called ex-Nigeria. Please use this term ex-Nigeria. And please, Nigeria is the Yugoslavia of Africa. Please, it is absolutely vital to study the role model of former Yugoslavia, of ex-Yugoslavia. It was also a powerful state in its time. For 40 years it was a prison of nations. It was horror and terror, striking terror in the Austrians and in the neighbors' minds and hearts. And everybody was afraid, internal and external, of Yugoslavia. And by the way, have you heard about it recently? No, it fell apart, it's no more, it's over and out. And there are 7 new states out of this terrible horror prison of nations. The ex-Yugoslavia, the ex-Nigeria, here's the parallel. Also, when there will be more states developing out of ex-Nigeria, like Biafra Republic, similar to Kosovo, it will be wonderful to have it, and you will be living much better. And this I can only recommend you to follow that role model. NATO-led intervention, support measures, independence referendum, failing economics, failing doctrine. This is the way, and it is already done in Kosovo. You can do it as well. It works very well. The American support is, of course, essential, and you have it with Ted Cruz and the President yesterday's message. And then, of course, the Declaration of Independence you did already. Now it must be internationally recognized and then, of course, established. If you have to fight for, like the Croatians, that will be necessary. If you have to fight for, like in Kosovo, it was peaceful. It was peaceful, and that was maybe the moment to have the Ibrahim Rugova for Biafra, and then to follow in that direction and to resist against the Nigerian state institutions, and always to use the role model of ex-Yugoslavia and breakup, because it has led to the prosperity of the new countries which are now in NATO and in the EU. Slovenia, Croatia, extremely successful countries. Less successful maybe Bosnia and Kosovo, but rising very fast because they were extremely poor. And now they are really decent countries. I know them very well. I worked and lived in many of them. And this is the role model for ex-Nigeria. It will be much better. Because why? You have a state which you like. You share the responsibilities. It will defend you. You can live in and invest in prosperity. And there will be no harm done to anybody in Biafra, and that will be much better, of course. Then you want to invest, you have the diaspora investment, you do all the mechanisms which we have done in Eastern Europe, so successful in ex-Yugoslavia. We know exactly how to do it. Come and study how it was in Kosovo, Montenegro, Macedonia, and of course in Serbia. That will be the rump state of mini Nigeria. And there will be still, it will be a substantial state, it will be absolutely viable, and so will be Biafra. So please have no fear, it was all done before. Study the role model of ex-Yugoslavia for ex-Nigeria and work for freedom, and study what was done in Kosovo by advisors like me, and it was very successful, and it can be the same for Biafra. The time is now, freedom will come, ex-Nigeria is coming. please recognize the Biafra Republic. Thanks a lot from Vienna. Bye.
Hey everybody, this is Judd Saul with Equipping the Persecuted. I'm the executive director. And I just want to bring attention to a situation that our team has come across in Nigeria. It's hard for me to put it into words, what we've run into. Our team got a call of a group of Christians that needed immediate aid. And we found out that these are people who had been ransomed out from a terrorist camp. And what's happening is Fulani Muslim terrorists frequently kidnap people and ransom them out. And many times if they don't pay ransom, a lot of them are killed. But a lot of people never ask the question, what happens to Christians if they're not ransomed out of these camps? Well, we've discovered a camp run by Fulani Muslim terrorists where Christian children, men, women are being starved to death. They're being beat and tortured on a daily basis. And a group of these victims have been ransomed out, and they came out looking like Holocaust survivors. The situation was absolutely horrendous. And we immediately deployed aid and resources to bring them back to health, cover any medical costs. And they are so traumatized, we're having people come alongside them to help them through all this trauma, to just digest everything that happened. We've got a little boy that watched his brother starve to death. We've got another kid who watched his two brothers be killed in front of them in the camp. And these are at the hands of radical Fulani Muslim terrorists. And we know there's 200 people still in this camp. This camp hasn't been liberated, and we have reason to believe that the Nigerian government knows that this camp exists because this camp is close to a military base in Kachia, Nigeria. Now, I'm trying to raise as much attention and awareness on this as possible so we can once and for all try to put an end to persecution in Nigeria, to raise awareness and to tell the Nigerian government enough is enough. Protect your own citizens. Stop this madness. And I'm calling on the U.S. government and any other foreign government to lay pressure on Nigeria until they can start protecting its own citizens. Our mission has been on the ground there for 4 years. I've seen death. I've seen horrible things, but this is just beyond horrendous and awful. Still, last year, over 5,000 Christians were killed. There's still well over 3 million Christians who have been removed from their homes, living in camps. But then on top of it all, they're going in and they're kidnapping Christians and torturing them and starving them to death. So I'm calling on everybody that sees this video. Please visit our website, support our mission so we can continue to help fight the persecution, so we can help stop the persecution of Christians in Nigeria, and we can come to the aid of those that are in need, but also take action. Call your congressman, call your senator, call your governor, anybody you can talk to raise awareness about this situation so we can put a stop to this. But we can't put a stop to it if we ignore it. We can't put a stop to it if the Christian media ignores what's going on in Nigeria, and we can't stop this if the mainstream media ignores what's going on in Nigeria. I'm getting really tired of mainstream media and people saying that Christian persecution doesn't exist and it's just tribal conflict. That's baloney. It's malarkey. They are full of, I'm a Christian and I can't say the words I want to say. But let me tell you that we can do something about this with your help.
Do something, you will do it. And you're here sitting conviction. And you wonder why God cost you the useless black man. You don't know what justice means. You have no idea what justice means. You don't know what justice means. useless black African people. You don't know the meaning of justice. Your constitution says you cannot try anybody unless the law is written. Show me the written law. Show me the written law. I want to know the written law. Talk to me now. Show me the written law. Are you okay? Don't go close. Don't try that rubbish. Don't try it. Don't try it. Go ahead and say don't try that rubbish. Don't try that rubbish. Useless people. You don't know law. You don't know law. Your own constitution you don't respect. Supreme Court judgment you don't respect. Then why are we in the court of law? Why are we in the court of law, I ask? Nonsense. You think Britain can ask you to jail me and you jail me? You are dreaming. You are dreaming. I'm telling you that you are dreaming. Nonsense. Your constitution says you cannot try anybody unless the law is written. Show me the written law. Show me the written law. Don't try it. Don't try it. Don't try rubbish. Don't try rubbish. Useless people. You don't know law. You don't know law. Your own constitution you don't respect. Supreme Court judgment you don't respect. Then why are we in the court of law? Why are we in the court of law, I ask?
Good morning.
Yes, I know you attended the proceedings today.
Yes, I did.
For Nigerians to know.
Yeah.
Just a summary of what happened.
Well, what happened in court today, for me, continues to be travesty of justice. I've always said it, that in Nigeria, there appear to be two sets of rules. One for the Igbo man and another for the other Nigerians. This is exactly what I saw in court today. First of all, my name is Honorable Obi Agocha. I represent the great people of Iguano, Umuahia North and Umuahia South Federal Constituency. I am the primary representative for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. So I'm going to speak to you as a layman. I'm not a lawyer.
My people, welcome back for all this whole drama where you don't watch, where they happen for inside Nigeria. The question is Nigeria a former country? The answer is yes. If you don't know, know it now. The amalgamation of Nigeria has expired, but the British are working hard with the bandits and the terrorists in Nigeria to keep the country running. If they will now Islamize everyone. Now, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the reason why they are holding him because he saw tomorrow and tell them the truth. Now, let's come to the Biafran people. What is going to be our reaction on 20th? When we're expecting the good, what if we hear the bad news? As a Biafran, what will be your reaction? Keep it in comment section. What will be our fate if they choose to bite us? Drop it in the comment section. You see, I'm also using this medium. Share this video to get to the authorities of Biafrans, the IPOBs, those who are in charge, those who Nnamdi Kanu say, look after this when I'm not there. You can't fold your hand and keep quiet. Something needs to be done. Nigeria don't understand peaceful language. What they understand is violence. If you stand now, people will say, leave Alibo need to be safe, leave Alibo. Some people will say, my business, so now they are burning your business, destroying your shops. That business you don't want to speak at, they are now burning it for you and destroying your shop. So when are we going to hold on material things? We don't think about our futures. Any child you give birth today, that child, you don't think about his 15 to 20 to 30 years. What will be his fate in Nigeria with what is going on right now? That you and I know that will go nowhere. They are only there to better their family. So, as an Igbo man, leave business, leave market, leave that comfort home. We need to fight for the real comfort. We need to fight. We need to be the stage we are now supposed to be speaking on the global matter, not matter of Nigeria, Alamajiri, Yoruba man who Connie people, pure Connie people. Look at every position today in Nigeria was held by a Yoruba man. Why can't they use that opportunity to better Nigeria if they think that the North are not doing well? But to simply show you that Nigeria is designed to serve some certain people. Nigeria is designed to serve some certain people, which is the British, their company, the UK, that is their company, Nigeria. The Nigeria is not built for average Yoruba man. It's not created for an Igbo man. It's not created for an Ijaw man. It's not created for Hausa man. It's not created for Yoruba man. It's not created for Ibibio man. It's not created for any ethnic group you find in Nigeria today. We are just a laborer. We walk around and we'll pay tax. They will start taxing our ass next year. And they use it to hold the economy, to better themselves. Then we keep suffering. And average Nigeria will be like this. Na Biafra, leave them with their Biafra. Leave them with their Biafra. Carry that man, go there, make him die for jail. When you ask him, what in the man do you? What is the problem? You don't have any answer because he's a fool. He's not educated. He's an illiterate. He don't have any. He didn't even study the history in the school. So the average Nigerian man will be like this. This is what they think. Anybody who is against mass, ask them question. Anybody who is against dividing Nigeria, ask them. We being together. You don't understand me. I don't understand you. We don't do the same thing. I don't do the same thing. Then what is the need of me and you being together? Then let me stay on my own. You said no. Let me be in a better position. You said no. Let me be the president. You said no. Igbo people, if they go there, this one go happen. Then let me be. You said no. What the fuck do you really want? The answer is they want nothing. Igbo people need to wake up. Money. Think about our future. Go to the Igbo land today. You see abandoned buildings owned by rich men. They don't buy, they don't go. Their families die blood. They are not coming back again. So you will still remain today for Igbo. And you are still money. Nobody wants to rise up. Nobody wants to stand up for this nonsense we are taking from Nigeria, destroying our homes, our business, outside all over the state. Nobody wants to stand up. Then what of all this so money you are making? You don't think about the future of your children. Okay, you make the money and send your children abroad, and they remain there and turn to gay that place. Like that one who is telling you is gay from Njikokpa. He does the other one now. Look at those children. Look at that one, Ozioma, whatever he called himself. And look at so many of them. So this is the life you want to give to your children. Send them abroad to Western world to learn battle, LGBT, to learn nonsense in the school. So what is holding us from building our home? Do you think that mansions you are building in your home today are going to be there forever? If you are 50 years today, give yourself more 40 years, you are gone. You are fucking gone. That mansion building will take over. Rat will take over. Animals will live there. Go and check Oliver the Coco. So that what is it called? This guy in what is it called? Ezego. So many of them, their mansions are abandoned and they have gone. So I need man, money. Stand up for your fucking freedom. If you stand up for your fucking freedom, you're not going to stress like this to make the money. Because the government have left. Look at the Chinese. If Chinese want to go to any country, they will take money from their government. Any country you find Chinese, you can't find them in the warehouse. That is, you can't find them working. You cannot see them in their own country working in the warehouses. But in another market, they are doing business. This is where the money is. Their country is supporting them. But as an Igbo man, you struggle for everything in life. The country don't want to work, but still yet want to die there. I'm calling on the IPOB. Please rise up and do something. Share this video. Share this video to the platforms you know that belong to app. They need to listen to it from beginning to end. We need to rise up and do something. 20th is a date every one of you will not forget. If we do something now, we are going to remember 20th for good. Share this video, you get why.